How to operate and use gestures on a screen with a VIGO6 user interface. A screen in a VIGO6 system is a device with a touch display. This can be a PC with a touch screen, a mobile phone, a tablet, or a dedicated device such as a process data touch display. Input fields are marked with a specific color. The default color is white. By touching an input field, a keyboard view is shown. The keyboard may be a numeric keyboard or an alphanumeric keyboard depending on the selected input field. Selecting the equal sign will enter the value, or selecting the ESC key this will cancel and close the view. There are a few basic rules which the operator needs to know in order to operate a touch screen in a VIGO6 system. Starting with one-finger gestures, the following basic gestures are implemented in all VIGO6 devices. One-finger touch. A one-finger touch is used when you touch the screen in one place for less than 1 second, and when you release the touch, the program will respond. With one-finger touch, you will be able to do the following. Open new windows or views by touching symbols. Open new windows or views by touching buttons. Or select items or data fields. One-finger touch and hold. A one-finger touch and hold is when you touch the screen in one place and hold it for more than 1 second. A one-finger touch and hold will open a data collection view for the selected field. One-finger drag. A one-finger drag is when you touch the screen and move finger within 1 second, and lift your fingers slowly. In this example, we show an array of records. You will be able to drag the scroll bar with one finger and see different recorded values. One-finger swipe. The one-finger swipe can be in any of the following directions: left, right, up and down. The one-finger swipe is touch, move and release. It is important that the swipe starts and ends within the view to swipe and the finger is lifted while the finger is in movement. In the example, you can swipe between different views. Arrows at the top of the view illustrate whether you can swipe left or right or are at the end. Two-finger gestures. Two-finger touch. Touch the screen with 2 fingers in a view. If the view has been moved or zoomed, you will restore the view to original size and position. In this example, we drag the view and then restore it with a 2 fingers touch. Two-finger touch and hold. Touch the screen with 2 fingers in a view and hold for more than 1 second. This will close the view. Two-finger touch and drag. Touch the view with 2 fingers and move both fingers to move the view. Release both fingers simultaneously to place the view in the new position. Two-finger zoom, in or out. You zoom when you place 2 fingers on the screen at the same time for less than 1 second. You zoom in when you move by moving the fingers away from each other. You zoom out by moving the fingers closer together. A remote VIGO6 system that runs on a PC can of course also be operated with a mouse and does not need to be a touch screen. A one-finger touch corresponds to a left click on the mouse, and a 2-finger touch corresponds to clicking with both buttons. Acknowledge an error. Locating an error is rather simple, as you will see an error symbol for the component that is in an error state. Select the component and it will open a detailed view for the component and give you information about the specific error. You will be able to see the actual error, acknowledge the error and then restart the component. Control modes. In the setup menu for the component, you will find 4 different control symbols to choose from. If you choose the automatic mode, the system will take control of all inputs and outputs. Choosing manual mode will allow you to set the state of the input component manually. With a valve, for example, you have the option to set the valve to open or closed. Manual with feedback will allow you to set the input so it shows what you would like the feedback from the component to be. This will then override the actual input from the component. Disable means that the component just becomes inactive. For further information, please contact Process Data.